Hello everybody, how are you guys doing? And I know a lot of people been in my messages, a lot of people been asking me, Mo, please review this, please talk about this, please give your opinion on this. And I just been so busy, like, y'all don't understand, the school is for real. But I got a little bit of time. I thought that I'd hop on here and just do, my opinion and do like a breakdown and explain, just my perspective is not to be taken as facts. This is my perspective on the entire situation. Stuff happened, people give their opinions on it and what like took place. This is my opinion, right? So it's a lot that's been going on the internet, with JT. A lot's been going on with Young Miami. A lot's been going on with Cam Barbie. A lot been going on with Cardi B. Hell, a lot been going on with Nicki Minaj. A lot been going on with the girls. And I think that a lot of people been feeling like, what the F? The city girls is really into it. Like, different people have been reporting on it. I've heard, like, when I say Armand has said something about it, Kim Barbie have said something about it. Hell, previously I said something about it, but them videos ain't online no more. So a lot of conversation have been talked about the city girls potentially being on different sides, right? Because it's always been a Carisha on Cardi B side. And you know what I'm saying, when it comes down to JT, she's on Nicki Minaj side and everything. So it's been a lot of back and forth, and the different people like different people for whatever reason. They just got their preference, and ain't nothing wrong with people having your preference or liking who you like, right? But it's been a lot of talk of separation, or them just having different, like, of having a difference of opinion, having different sides that they rock with. And that's been making fans or people feel like, hey, if you my girl, you don't like who I don't like, and if you like who I like, you don't like who I don't like. That's how friendships work. Everybody has to make up their mind, right? So it's been that conversation, and people been feeling like, hey, they just it's inevitable that they're going to separate. Now, it's been a lot of arguing and disagreeing online. I don't know what it is, but JC been going through it, baby. She's been like, I don't know what's going on in her household. I don't know what's going on in her life. I don't know. I don't know. But right now, 'tis the season of the BS, okay? Because it is retrograde. I heard that the retrograde started April 2nd, and it's supposed to be going on for like about 3 weeks. So it's about to be chaotic for the next 3 weeks or so. Hell, speaking of chaotic, him and Scrappy ain't friends no more, but that's a whole nother video. It's a lot, okay? But I want to say, I have a few things or a few tweets, whatever, that I want to talk about. I have what I have. What I don't have is what I don't have, child. I'm not finna go and break my neck to try to get something that I don't have. I got what I got. What I don't got is what I don't got. I'm going to just, talk about what I have with y'all. The stuff that I don't got, I just don't got it. And I can't, go there and pretend to have it, or no. Okay, maybe y'all could let me know what y'all don't see up in the comments, but I'm gonna do the best I can to talk about this the best way I know how. So hopefully you guys appreciate it, appreciate me like I appreciate y'all, and let's get into this conversation. Now, this was the first post that I saw from JT to where she seemed like she was frustrated or irritated with somebody, right? And I don't know what it was. I don't know who she was mad at or what was going on. But she was like, she said, I'm the most supportive B ever with receipts, but somewhere in a B air ass head. I'm their competition out of all these Bs. Who D you ride? You want to pick me as your enemy, loser. And then she continues. She says, B sneak dissing, letting a flunky wanna be me as friends hype they head up. But when I come, just know I'm not gonna play with neither one of y'all B's. Y'all long overdue hating ass B's. And then she says, I'ma get you back for that one. I don't know who she was talking to, but this is when I seen her kind of slightly spiraling. This was early on, and she was basically posting like indirect tweets and just not directed at nobody and just being upset. And they're like, I don't know what happened or why was she so upset, but she was just posting indirect stuff. I don't know which one of the girls she was talking to. I don't know, but she was upset. And I'm like, okay, I took like heed to that. Like, okay, JT's irritated, you know what I'm saying? And this retrograde is going on. Lord knows where this is going to go, but it is what it is. I didn't, feed too much into it. I just saw it, right? And then it just went to head when I saw her like taking taking shots at the fishnet girl. Now, I call her the fishnet girl because I don't really know her name personally, but I recognize her because JT has said something about her having like a fishnet bathing suit of some sort. And here it is, babies. So she said, B, you're a hell nah, fishnet, basic ass B, easy going ass hoe, step it up, lazy ass baddie aesthetic that can be found at the local Rainbow. The girl has said, and I'm happy cause he'll nah, whatever. I guess JT, she was responding to JT, something that JT had posted, and JT, this was JT's response, like, oh, girl, you got fishnets on, and people was dragging JT about this, saying, like, when you didn't have no money and you didn't, have your come up, you wasn't no city girl, you was like that too, hell, you was basic. So for you to take shots at this girl is crazy. That was the next time I seen her. I'm like, oh, okay, so she really is on one, like, she really on one, you know what I'm saying? And then the whole Glo thing, and this is just how I seen it, okay? Some other people might have seen it in more detail, and I know, like, recently, she's into it with Ken Barbie. I'm gonna get into that, but she's into it with a lot of, Cardi pages and people that, support Cardi, post a lot of positive things about Cardi and all of that. She's been into it with them, just arguing back and forth online, doing the back and forth, and the crazy part is, after she do all that, she deleted. So I don't know why she do it then, because you on this, you on that, why delete the proof then, but the internet quick. They done screenshot a lot of it, got it all together, but she's really been beefing with any and everybody on the internet. I don't know if it's the retrograde, I don't know if her period coming, I don't know what it is, child. She been into it with everybody. But let me get into this Glo situation. Now, Glo had did a song with Megan Thee Stallion, right? And the song is out, and she has some bars up in the song. So somebody has said, do you guys know why Glo slapped her at the award show? Meaning that, there's been this rumor that GloRilla allegedly has slapped JT. So this girl's like, you know why she slapped her at the show? And JT had responded like, she never slapped me ever, never. Like, y'all find y'all somebody to play with, meaning like, yo, she ain't slapped me, y'all. This girl, come on now, find somebody to play with. So I guess she like was felt compelled to say something, and defend herself when this rumor's been out for like a while now about Glo allegedly something like happening, okay, and nobody really confirmed if it was a slap. It's been different things being thrown in the air. Some people say it was a purse, some people say it was slapped, some people say they saw water. Hell, it's been a lot of rumors about what allegedly happened, right? When I heard the tea, I first heard it from Armand Wiggins. That's when I heard it.
Apparently, at the VMAs, JT and GloRilla were backstage, and GloRilla wanted to tried to speak to JT. And JT snubbed her off, like in a very nasty, catty way, like rolled her eyes at her and ignored her. And GloRilla went in and tried to speak and kind of give her a hug. And JT kind of gave like, bitch, like very one of them, And GloRilla wasn't feeling that. So apparently, now this is where the telephone game gets played. Apparently, from one person, they're saying like, GloRilla threw a drink at JT. Another person says she threw a purse.
So that was the first time I heard about this alleged fight, but Armand had talked about it. And so these are the lyrics that GloRilla has said something allegedly about JT. So she said, I want to go to I pray for one day the bad bees would come together, because Cardi and Nicki on a track would break some effing records. Me and JT ain't the best of friends, but we ain't beefing. No bees, always having Anna, that they keep it a secret for real. Like, basically, bees be having animosity and they keep it a secret. Forever clapping for the next bee. I ain't competing, never. So basically saying I don't feel no type of way. Obviously she has some, animosity, something going on that she feel a ways about, and she keeping it a secret. She not confronting me. She don't want to talk about it. Just alluding to that. So this is what JT was responding to, saying like, she ain't never slapped me. That ain't what that happened. Nothing happened, nothing, and she feels upset that she was even mentioned. Like, girl, why is this girl mentioning me, period, right? So she had this to say. She said, I been said she didn't, meaning like I been said she ain't slapped me. She the one went radio silent, played in to release a song about slapping rap bees. Now it's female unity, corny, saying like she's the one that basically was, y'all remember that Yeah Glo song when she was like slapping rap bees and making bail ho. Yeah, Glo, you know what I'm saying? Like amping herself up. It was just some music stuff. But JT, like, she made a whole song about slapping me, and she knew she ain't never slapped me. I had been said she ain't slapped me. She was just playing into the public, like what the public was like amping her to say, but ain't never happened. And now all of a sudden she want to promote female unity, and that's corny. This is what JT is saying, right? So this was like, how she felt. And I think the reason why GloRilla is like put it in a song like this, I think her intention was to bring peace to JT. Like, girl, we ain't got no problems. I ain't got no problem with you. I think she should have called JT privately and had that conversation on her grown woman instead of bringing it to the internet or whatever. Because especially people making up rumors, people whispering, people whatever. But allegedly, JT had a stank attitude. That's what led to the, friction between them. She was going through something in her life, and she had a stank attitude towards GloRilla at the time. And GloRilla felt like, yo, is this some animosity? Is this an issue? Whatever. But I do think that GloRilla should have had a conversation with her privately, maybe messaged her in the inbox, call her, say something. I don't know, people that know her, instead of making it in a song. Because, when people do songs and it pushes a certain narrative and fans harass other people, and what I'm saying, people have to now explain it to the public. You should have had a conversation with her privately first, so she explains it to you, and y'all have a whole little breakdown before bringing it to the public. Even if your intention was to extend an olive branch and like create peace and all of that, you should have did it that way. And then, you were saying that how Uzi is your cousin and stuff like that, and that's JT's man.
Lil Uzi Vert. That's my cousin. Really? Yeah, that's my real cousin. On everything? Yeah. That's fucking crazy. I think I ain't never done that song together. Oh, we actually working on it. Like, we had started. Yeah. We gon' get it together. Well, we never started on the song, but we just gotta get it together. Okay, period.
I read you had some famous cousins, Lil Uzi and Cardi. Are they your real cousin, or are they the black people cousin?
Uzi my cousin, and Cardi my cousin.
Real cousin or black people cousin? Because, hey, that's my cousin, and we ain't really related.
At the end of the day gonna end. Look at us. We got the same last name, me and Uzi.
What?
Family tree. You gotta look at the family tree.
I'm sure there's some white people out there that got Sharp as the last name, but I don't know. I don't know.
I gotta look at the Tiger Woods, too.
It felt like you were, nitpicking at her in that instance as well. So maybe she probably would have felt some type of way in that instance as well. I feel like, this was a conversation that should have been had privately, because this whole you hitting her, all this, like, this was all tea. Like, didn't nobody confirm it? Didn't nobody know if it was true? The only people that knew for a fact was the people that was there. And if they didn't catch it on camera, it didn't happen, or you or her. And if she ain't saying nothing publicly about it, it's just hearsay. You know what I'm saying? So the fact that you were creating songs and doing all of that, it definitely pushed that it really happened for us. You know what I'm saying? And if whatever happened, because something happened, like point blank period, something happened. JT could deny all she wants to. Something happened. I feel like it was a private conversation that should have been had behind closed doors before putting it on a song, especially when JT's on that other side, and she's, not the other side don't necessarily like Megan or Cardi. Allegedly, they ain't never like just outright said it, but they've been moving shifty, so that like leads us to believe that they don't like them. But yeah, they don't like Megan and all of that. So the fact that you got on a song with Megan and you said that, it definitely made the other side ears perked up, their group chat perked up, like it created something like, okay, wait, what? So I think you should have definitely hit JT up and had a conversation with her in the inbox so that y'all can piece it out or whatever, go back and forth and over phone calls or text messages before y'all ever bring it to the public eye. But now that it's public, everybody's like, what? So it is true, it's a lot. So when GloRilla got, a tip that, hey, JT's not feeling her, trying to extend a olive branch, she was like, you know what, never mind, no free promo, because she's already, promoting her album, everything, and that's her album name. And she's, trying to do press, and she doesn't want no negative publicity. So she's like, you know what, never mind, no free promo. Like, she's not about to go back and forth with her because it's just not a good time. She's trying to get her album, like, everything sells, she's trying to get her sales up. She's trying to do good. She's trying to do what she got to do the right promotion. She not here for all this beef. This is just not a good time for her to go back and forth. And JT responds, she goes, B, you said my name, Air Mattress Brain, when GloRilla said, no free promo. So I guess somebody says, so who started the rumor and why Glo ain't just clear it up to begin with? That's weird. And JT said, I guess she was waiting on her tape to address, and who gonna clear up going viral for slapping someone when the whole hood believed it was on brand. And then somebody said, oh, so she's been subbing GloRilla all this time. And then JT responds, she goes, no, the F I wasn't. I don't know these girls like that to have problems with them. I always wish them the best first. But GloRilla said that in her song, like, she's not competing with nobody. She wish, the next female the best. And, they not the best of friends, but they cool. They cool. They not beefing or nothing. She tried to say that in the song, but I think just like the way in which she went about it probably, threw JT off. But I felt like it could have been peaceful if you just took that olive branch. But, you can't tell people how to resolve certain issues. Maybe there should have been a conversation had, behind closed doors. Now, GloRilla was trying to take the high road and just leave it alone, but, JT was constantly, like, it seemed like she was just upset, still feeling some type of way and wanting to go back and forth. So GloRilla said, F the female unity, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to respond now. So she said, ho, shut your dumb ass up and fix them ugly ass wigs. I said it ain't no beef, ho. You the one with the secret animosity. And this is like her responding to JT calling her corny, saying that all of a sudden it's female unity and everything. So this was her response. And then JT responded and said, ugly shouldn't leave your mouth ever, Joe. You look like you was born feet first. PUSSY ass hoe. Don't mention me. Secret animosity. Why? Saying that, child. It gets crazy. And JT continues, she says, ugly wigs, bitch, is you dumb hoe? You'll never in your life be this raw hoe. I been had fake titties off care credit. I been that B. You just getting training wheels. Care credit gives you fake titties. Child, I guess that's a plug for y'all people that want fake titties, because I guess care credit give you fake titties, child. So Glo responds, she said, I mentioned your name to clear the air. What you wanted me to say? I didn't slap you, but I hit you with a purse instead. Scary ass hoe. So GloRilla said, don't make me pop up at one of them backyard barbecue shows you feeling a way about slapping rap bees and making bail, ho. Guess that last run in had you thinking you the only bee I touched. Ooh, child. So as y'all can see, Ken Barbie is running his blog. He's saying, like, Glo. You know what I'm saying? He's saying, yeah, Glo, whatever. He's running his blog and he's, getting hyped from it, and it's entertaining to him, right? This is going to come back around later just because JT is feeling like slighted by Ken Barbie. She feels like he's taking shots at her because it's a personal thing, like personal animosity against her, and that he's not just running his blog. She feels like he's taking shots at her and he feels a way about her, and different situations. She feels like he's showing his true colors and how he really feels about her, and it's so unprofessional and everything else. And Ken Barbie has stated later on, he's like, this is my blog. I could do what I want with my blog. If I am posting my opinion, it is what it is. You can't tell me how I'm supposed to conduct myself as a blog that I'm running. And so what if y'all feel like it's biased? That's how y'all feel. It's my site. I could do what I want on my site. Can't nobody run my stuff. And that's how he feels about it. But JT feel like you're supposed to conduct yourself a certain type of way. If you're going to be in the blog spaces and report on news and different stuff, you have to be unbiased and stuff like that. And that's how she feels. It's all of that. But let's get back to the Glo. So JT said, OMG, you are a liar. B, you didn't hit me with ish. Fanned out as B, you approached me sounding like an old beat up Chevy. What up, gang? And then Glo said inmate 0983 was taking off her shoes like she was gonna get to me. Didn't know if her ass was trying to get active or get sturdy. Lying about getting touched is crazy. So JT decided to post her mugshots. GloRilla responded to this. So JT says, pending. GloRilla says, girl, them mugshots is from you stealing, not fighting. B, shut the F up. And then Glo responds and says, I see B in you bees. So, ciao. And she responds, she said, the last one will be from me poking holes in you like the air mattress you were sleeping on. Ooh, child. And she responded to this post. They said, GloRilla reveals she spent 3 years in prison for stealing cereal. And I believe this post is fake, but she responds back to that and said, just corny and play too damn much. Like, okay. And then GloRilla had said, you can get your wig turned like Effie. That's a Megan Thee Stallion bar, meaning like she's taking shots at JT's wigs and saying her wigs is ugly and weird looking. Y'all, I was trying to find this post, but GloRilla has said the last post that she said that she couldn't go back and forth, and she said if she wants to, meaning JT wants to do the internet stuff, she gonna have to do it all day because she can't go back and forth right now, and her label is telling her to stop it, stop it right now, because she promoting, like, her album just came out, she got things to promote, she ain't got time to beef. So she said, I can't really do the back and forth, and if you doing the internet games, you gonna win every time because I have to promote this album and I work too damn hard to let it all go over some Twitter mess. Like, I got to get to my business. So JT was still online going back and forth. This is the two messages that I was able to get from, y'all see the person on the screen, like I just happened to come across their stuff and I was able to get that. So this is what she said. She said, B, you're ugly, no sex appeal, got dragged for trying to be seductive at the awards, crying to your label because you was tired of crump dancing. You are a Glock-toting pit bull that needs to stay in her G Fazos. You're not a Cinderella. Hell, you're not even a step sister, B. And she continues. She says, I thought you won. I stopped. I was just being generous, letting you promote that whack project that nobody gives a F about and nobody asks for. You just be doing ish. Work on your craft, soften your voice. Everything ain't gotta be so hard like your life. GloRilla had responded was like, yo, comebacks is weak, just stop, boo. It's okay, I won. Like, she's not trying to go back and forth, but JT went online. JT got upset. She felt like, hey, you should have left me alone. Now I'm upset. And so she was ranting and raving, and this pulled all the way into Kim Barbie, child. So female Kanye, aka Akbar V, decided to insert herself in business that don't pay her. So she said, she just hopped in it. God damn it. These are a few tweets, and Nicki Minaj got into it as well because JT needs her friends to help her out. So Akbar V said, B, how do you carry that big swole head on that little body? I know it gotta hurt walking around like that. And then Nicki Minaj says, I know it gotta hurt, ho. So she putting it like Nicki smart, like Nicki spacing it out. She not putting it together, so can't nobody say she dissing Glo. So if you just see her say, I know it gotta hurt, you don't know where it came from. But she was responding to Akbar V. Akbar V was talking about Glo's head, saying it's too big to be on her little body. Akbar V continues. She says, y'all don't tell me ish, bitch. Head look like a Shark Tank taking shots at Glo when Glo hadn't even said nothing to her. I don't know how she got involved. I don't know, but she inserted herself, and Nicki's helping her bully Glo. I say bullying because it was a one-on-one situation. Even if Glo handled the situation wrong, it wasn't for Nicki, as big as of a giant that she is, to jump into the situation, or Akbar V. It just gives bully energy. However, a fan was saying, ill, why do everybody feel comfortable trying JT? I see why she distanced herself, saying whatever. They continue. And then JT said, jealous, but was in my DM crying for that remix, child. They forget fast. And then Akbar V said, I do what I want. I saw what I want. F whoever at JT. F that big Tory. F that big Toy Story limited edition head ass hoe. She ain't no threat. And then JT said at all, basically hyping up, and then this is the reason why allegedly she's upset with Young Miami, because Young Miami don't join her in bullying people. Like, Nicki's quick to step in when she's getting dragged, and everybody else, when it's like a one-on-one situation, yeah, the fans are going to drag, but fans drag both sides, those are fans. But you want somebody to join you when you have an issue with somebody, and so both of y'all can play jump. And Young Miami's not like that. If it's a one-on-one situation, she allows you to have your one-on-one situation. She not finna jump in and both of y'all be, back and forth with these different people like these other girls do. And that's why you think that, Young Miami not your friend for real. But when she having her stuff, you don't jump in. The only person that jumps into Young Miami situations when she got into it with any and everybody, it's been Saucy Santana, in my opinion, to where I see, the situation with academics. Saucy inserted himself in, like, for defending. So I don't know why you expect, Young Miami to do something you're not doing for her. It's just weird energy. But that's further down the line. They beefing right now, and I'm gonna break that down. But I wanted to show how, honestly, I wasn't even gonna talk about this because I'm just saying Akbar didn't have nothing to do with it. But I'm gonna talk about it briefly. So Akbar continues taking shots at Glo, unprovoked. She says, "Big fish head ass. B, how do you carry that soul head on that little body?" I already told you, all of that about what she said. So Gloss Up says, "I was trying to stay out of this, but why do you feel like you had time to insert yourself in they ish?" Meaning she's addressing Akbar like, "You're not about to keep dissing my best friend. Like, what's up? Why are you inserting yourself in this?" And this led to a whole back and forth between Akbar, because Akbar done talked about Gloss Up kids and stuff. Gloss Up allegedly made references on her live and said that, hey, Akbar needs to be concerned about her children because, online has been information saying that how Akbar is going to lose her kids and all of these different things. So she's like, she needs to worry about that piece, like, how she, like, the whole custody situation, and stop, like, coming online and taking shots at Glo and inserting herself in Glo beef. And Akbar took that as a red flag, or a green flag, to take shots at Gloss Up's kids. So she been posting that baby, Gloss Up's son, talking about him ashy and all type of stuff. I'm not inserting that here because I don't want to too much post like what Akbar got going on. In my opinion, I just don't care that much. But yeah, so she took that as an opportunity to talk about an innocent baby, talk like a bunch of different things, even though, I don't know, she's always talking about somebody's kids. So she's known for hurting, or not even hurting, but I would say, well, I don't know. She hurt her kids. Allegedly, I wasn't there. But she's known for taking shots at an innocent baby. So that's the Akbar piece, right? Let's continue. Matter of fact, let's not continue. I'm just going to make this into parts because this is getting real long-winded. Okay, so this is going to be the GloRilla piece, guys. I have a second part that I'm going to talk about Ken Barbie, and then I'm going to talk about Young Miami. I might do the Ken Barbie and Young Miami together based on how long the tweets are back and forth, but I feel like I should end this GloRilla segment. This is the GloRilla and the Young Miami situation. I'm going to give you guys my perspective on it. Honestly, I think that Glo could have handled the situation better. If I'm just being fair, I think that Glo could have had a conversation with her behind the scenes. However, if it wasn't a big enough issue of it, it should have been something easy that they could resolve. But Glo technically can't be mad that, what's going on as far as JT being in her feelings and whatever, because y'all should have been handled it behind the scenes. And if it's beef, let it be beef, but don't try to piece it out. And if you are going to piece it out, don't piece it out this way. If you feel some type of way because she was acting stank with you when you was just trying to say hi to her, and that's what's like popped everything off, and that's, the ground that you standing on, stand on that. But don't insert her man into it, trying to pretend like her man is your family and all this other stuff, unless you really know the man and y'all got a, friendship or whatever. But even with that, that's something like you already know you're not cool with the girl, so you gotta be very tread lightly. I think that she handled it wrong, in my opinion. I think that either if you beefing with a girl, don't mention her. But if you aren't, like, you're trying to piece it out, have a conversation with her behind the scenes, don't put it on wax without addressing her about it, because it's going to be a whole thing. The media likes to flip things. Glo could have handled it better. But at the same time, I don't think it deserved all of that, like all the internet stuff either. I don't think that her going back and forth and her want to, do all this internet-ish is unnecessary. You could have called Glo and told, like, y'all could have called each other, messaged each other, whatever. It could have been done behind the scenes. Y'all making it so public public, for me, is just stupid. And I don't think that Glo deserved that hard of a reaction from JT. JT got to be having her own thing. I don't know if it's the retrograde or her period or her man. I don't know what it is, but she got to be going through her own thing, because this wasn't a big enough of an issue, in my opinion. But people handle things different, so you can't necessarily tell anybody how to feel about whatever they go through. But I feel as though she should have just, like, you know what I'm saying, take heed, and it shouldn't have been this big of a situation to where she's this upset. Her life is doing good according to her. She's doing shows according to her. She's booked and busy according to her. So if you're booked and busy and your life is going good, this should have never garnered that hard or that much of attention from you, in my opinion. But you went, took it to the head. You got real personal. You was in your little feelings about it. So obviously it is a big deal. It definitely hurt you, because it should have never garnered this, hard of a reaction, in my opinion of it. But that's all I got to say about, the GloRilla piece. I'm going to work on the next video. Y'all check that video out. This is the Young Miami video that I'm going to work on, and I'm going to work on the Ken Barbie video, because I feel like it includes the JT saga and JT going off and her being in her feelings and all the stuff that she got going on. But that's all I got to say, guys. I love y'all so much, and bye-bye.